family, welcome to and welcome back. I'm Sew-Ronica, and I am so ready to remind you to sew into your future. If you're interested, stay tuned. Here on today's episode of Sew Into Your Future, we're going to be doing part 6 of the gala gown. Okay, so this is where we was yesterday. This is where we left off yesterday. We have the support beams. We have the side panels. We have, it looks like it's, I was gonna say ready to go, but we don't have the front cover up boobage area. Do y'all see that? Oh, that's long. Don't worry, don't panic, don't freak. Let's get this show on the road. Part of me wants to do it on this side so I can actually see the zipper. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, you see how it's barely on the yellow part? It's barely on there. I'm gonna go back through on the other side once I get, you know what I'm saying, get things to where they can somewhat be stable. Stationary, whatever. I gotta do it manually. Here we go. We got over that hump of material. Speaking of hump of material, it's gonna be hard to zip it with this here. Just get rid of that. And keep working my way down. And that's how I'm gonna do this. Lord Jesus, if you don't help me, I won't be able to finish it. Sometimes the enemy will mock you, try to get you to lose the battle in your head first. And you get enough of them negative, intrusive thoughts, before long, you done threw the whole thing in the trash. God's got better everything coming. Better everything is on the way. All I got to do is not faint in the day of adversity. If you faint in the day of adversity, then your strength is small. Be not weary in well doing, for ye shall reap if you faint not. You say, well, how do I not faint? How do I not faint? Since fainting seems to be what the enemy wants me to do. They that wait upon the Lord, he shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as an eagle. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So you got to just wait upon the Lord. And you say, well, what do I do while I'm waiting? Do I smoke a cigarette? No, you don't. What you do is you occupy until he comes. Wait, tarry until you be endowed with power. Endued with power. Endowed with power? Endued? Endowed with power from on high. Occupy till he come. Do something. Faith without works is dead. You got to do something. You know, after Jesus healed people, he said, go and do, you know, take up thy bed and walk. They were to do something that they couldn't do prior. It was a demonstration of their belief. Now, if the man that was healed continued to lay there, I'm just saying, after Jesus healed him. All right, so this is where we're at. Let me just try it on so I can see. I'm just, do y'all see the zipper? The zipper zips. The skirt and the top are connected. Let's celebrate the little things. No, I ain't got no lotion on. Lotion is not important. Importante, not today. Okay, I guess it's not a long torso. I mean, no, it's still, the torso is still torseling on this dress. Because if I pulled it down to where, why am I breathing heavy? Can I work with it? I think I can. Like the little engine that could, oh, So my arms are in the wrong place. My arms are coming out of the side panels. That's why it's fitting a little different. So this part is sped up just to kind of help move things further along. So now I have one sleeve connected and I'm going to connect the other one. So guys, I just want to say this is the last video that I'm going to dedicate to this particular gown. If I do anything else to it, it will be in a YouTube short. So this one, just got to make sure it stretches that way. So it's not that I'm giving up on this gown, but with the gala being so close, like literally around the corner, I feel like I need to devote my time to something more promising. Since that part has somewhat of a curve, all right, so now I'm gonna flip this like this, turn this like this. I felt like with the amount of time that it would have taken me to connect the front piece, and granted I would have hand sewn it, but and who's to say I'm not? You know, like I said, if I do anything else to it, it will be in a YouTube short so that you guys can see. I'm very much transparent in showing the good and the bad, as you guys know. But yeah, I just want to spend that time doing something that I can actually wear out to the gala. And I'm sure you guys can understand that. There's a less complex dress that is waiting for me to serge it and pin it and admire it. So now we're going to serge that and then connect that to the shirt. So I quickly realized that me trying on the tulle, trying on the dress, and then holding this piece that I'm serging now, holding it up to me, was a good way of figuring out the placement of it. What I'm wondering now is, am I able to take this to the sewing machine, or do I have to hand sew it on here? I really like that I used the ideal for serging it first. I really like that. I don't know how that, yeah. I don't know, it just looks really good, feels really good. So yeah, so this stretches. I was trying to make sure it went from this seam to this seam. Will our belly be out? Probably. I'm going to give it a little extra wiggle room in case. Yeah, we don't want our belly button showing through the tulle. All right. This is going to be a lot of pins, but I am up for the challenge. Because I don't want to pin anything to the back of it. So maybe I should unzip it. Obviously, I should unzip it. Now, this part is definitely tedious, so I'm going to do this off camera. Yeah, that makes more sense. Unzip it, that way I can hold it. All right. So we got one side pinned. I don't want to put too many pins in there because then I'm going to lose track of the pins. So my logic with this, I'm wondering, I'm like, this is looking like a shirt. If this is looking like a shirt, then why didn't I just make it into a shirt? A skirt set would have been pretty with this purple. Anyway,